obviously we're pleased that he came to the conclusions he came to on that issue and that he reviewed the evidence as thoroughly as he did.
Admitted serial killer Jeremy Skibicki is now a convicted serial killer after a Manitoba judge found him guilty of first-degree murder and the deaths of 4 Indigenous women. Skibicki guilty on all 4 counts of first-degree murder in the deaths of Morgan Harris, Mercedes Myron, Rebecca Contois, and an unidentified woman known as Buffalo Woman. The women killed back in 2022. Skibicki sitting stoically as Justice Glenn Joyal read his decision while a packed public gallery of about 100 people erupting in cheers, hearing the guilty verdict.
I'm very happy with the outcome. I'm very happy that the decision was that he's guilty, because I knew that all along, so I'm just very happy.
While the defense didn't contest that Skibicki killed the 4 women, they did argue he should be found not criminally responsible because he suffered from schizophrenia. The Crown psychiatrist, Dr. Gary Chamowitz, testified that Skibicki had no major mental illness and that Skibicki was fabricating details during his assessment with him. Chamowitz said Skibicki's killings were driven by his racist views and his sexual desire towards corpses. Justice Joyal siding with the Crown psychiatrist while providing little weight to the defense's psychiatrist's testimony. I was more concerned about his relatively limited experience and reduced familiarity on the issue of NCR in the context of Canadian criminal law. I rejected a significant portion of the foundational evidence upon which his opinion rests, Joyal said. Skibicki is facing life in prison with no chance of parole for 25 years following his conviction. As the trial wraps up, focus is turning to the landfill search expected to get underway this fall for the remains of Myron and Harris, who are believed to be lying at privately run Prairie Green landfill just north of Winnipeg. Manitoba Premier Wab Kinew releasing a statement following the verdict, saying he spoke with the victims' families. He said, "Today is a significant day in the history of Manitoba. It is important that there is accountability for what are some of the worst crimes in our province's history." Sentencing is expected to take place at a later date, where victim and community impact statements are expected to be read. In Winnipeg, Edward Jan, City News.